Good morning. How's everybody doing? I haven't done a video in a few days and I thought I would so nobody forgets me. My hair's wet. I guess the weather wasn't what they were saying it was going to be. I like that tucked in look. Then it looks like I cut all my hair off and I don't have time to fix it because I really didn't feel like fixing it today because it's cold and whatever. I'm going to turn my music on. My shop is actually going to be closing a little bit early today. I'm going to close at 2. I had a bunch of cancellations because of the weather. WPSD, thank you for getting everybody all in turmoil about the weather. I have some personal stuff I have to take care of. So I love January. I was just going to say this. I love January and I hate January. And the reason I love it, and I've learned this about myself, is it's really heightens my art. I don't know what it is about gloomy days where things aren't as easy and where life can be a little bit more of a struggle. You can find the art in things a little bit easier. That's when I started really getting into art. So I was gonna paint, but I don't have a lot of time. I thought, well, what should I do? What should I do? I want to do a video. I don't know what to do. And I thought I'd paint, but I don't really have time to do that today because I have these appointments this morning. I did this new playlist today called Grateful Dead Reckoning. So it's got a lot of jazz and a lot of things that remind me of January and what a bummer it can be. And it seems like a cold, dark winter. We've got COVID, we've got all this kind of bummer energy going on. And I'm just doing what I can to try to make myself not fall into that trap. So that's what art is for to me. Even yesterday, I noticed these 4 bottles of Fireball. Like, I guess that's kind of a schnapp or something. And it was just kind of like laying in the parking lot of Midtown Market, another one of my favorite places in Paducah. Love Midtown Market. It's so great. I wish we would get like a grocery store like Carbondale Co-op or Trader Joe's, but Midtown Market is a close second. So anyways, yesterday it was just weird because I saw art everywhere. Like, that looked like art to me, just these 4 like random bottles laying in the parking lot. Right after that, I see this man a lot on Kentucky Avenue. I don't know what he's doing. He's missing a leg and sometimes he'll just stop. And he stopped right in front of this sign that said, I think it was by Paducah Power. It said, "Fight the battle for COVID," or something. "Don't stop fighting COVID." And he's just standing there. I'm like, man, that looks like a painting. A lot of times we think of just paintings like, I don't know about you, but whenever I think about, that's a little too much jazz. When I first started doing art, I referred in my mind back to the classics, like Da Vinci and the Renaissance period, and the way they, there was no cameras, they just painted faces. And I see what artists saw. I pulled the Observer card today, and I observe the beauty in the mundane all the time. And I love that about art. And that's why January for me is a wonderful art month, because you can see the sadness in people's eyes, maybe the scarcity they're feeling, or the depression from the lack of sunlight, or the fear that that's driven by the media, that we start fearing our own magic. And you don't see it until here we come to spring and it starts livening up again. And we might not need his art. We might need it not as bad in the spring or the summer because nature gives it to us. But when nature doesn't give us art as much, find it in observations. Find it in just the random things you see in a parking lot, or the expression on somebody's face coming out of the store, or capture it in a photograph or a painting, or buy a painting and move your stuff around your house. So anyways, I'm going to close my shop day today a little bit early, about 2 o'clock. And I hope everybody can find their art moment today. That's my little message for the day. I know I've been digging around and finding mine, and this is Casey at Fleur La Andalusian, and I hope you guys stay warm. It's a frigid winter, and listen to Joni Mitchell. There's a great album I posted on Facebook today, Songs of a Prairie Girl. Great songs about cold days. So, love you guys. Bye.